Okay, hello and welcome. It's the 90-day data analyst again, day 20 now. My name's Kevin. I am a unemployed tech worker looking for jobs in the data analyst, kind of the data field there. Looking for data analyst roles. So I am trying to get myself back into shape here, and one thing I was listening to this morning when I was getting ready for today was a episode of a podcast. This is Hidden Brain. Let me see if I can switch to there. There we have that one. And this is a podcast about kind of investigating psychology and uh, mindfulness. Um, and this was a very good episode with the host here, Kenji Yoshino, who is he talks about how he got this title, this Chief Justice Earl Warren Professor of Constitutional Law. And the episode is all about being authentic and finding your authentic voice and feeling empowered to express your authenticness, right? Your authentic self. So Kenji is gay, and he talks about how that identity, he was told to always kind of squelch that identity, not to hide it, but to not make it the sole, the prominent identity of himself. And he always felt that was not, there's something that he didn't want to, that wasn't him. He wanted to express himself. So there's a lot of parallels with masking, just code switching, masking. Those things they're like kind of two sides of the same coin. And it got me thinking about neurodivergence and, my brain, and how I've always been kind of trying to assimilate into a society built by and for neurotypicals. And it's been difficult, right? It's not easy. You can keep that mask up for a while, but you're always kind of living, it can feel like you're living inauthentically, and that's definitely how I felt and how I feel. Yeah, so, and the mask I was putting on a mask throughout Lambda school to and my cognizant experience, like beyond just like, okay, this is a role I'm gonna embrace, this is something I'm gonna work into and do, and so I would do things that I thought like, oh, this is what a professional does, this is what, doing things that I thought a professional does, right? And not being myself. Yeah, like a professional doesn't talk about politics in the workplace. So yeah, so that's me. Like, I'm not gonna be. Let me go back to this here. It really got me thinking about what I'm looking for, and embracing who I am. And one of those things is that I am not a fan of the way that this society is constructed as basically just built around making money and enriching the most powerful, and at the expense and exploitation of of other people, right? So I don't like. I'm not a fan of the stock market. I don't entirely get the societal value to financial markets. It feels like it's abstracted away all of the hard work that everyday people do to make the society run, to give us food, to give us shelter, to give us entertainment, you know? Yeah, and so it's like I'm trying to lean back into those identities, and so that's my rant for this morning. And what I'm gonna do to focus today, so I'm gonna drop a link to this podcast. Let me actually get the Pocket Cast link. I think I should do that. Can I get the link to the podcast from here? At the data, what does that mean? No, okay, that was okay, whatever. I don't know what that was. Copy to clipboard. There. Yeah, I don't know how to share this from there. I'm just gonna go into here and share it from here. So up, share. Copy that link. Yeah. So, check out that podcast. It's a very good episode. Was nodding along and like saying yes to lots of things in that Kenji talked about, and it really, I'm really glad that I listened to that this morning. So today, what am I getting started on? I'm gonna work on a project. I'm gonna try to find out what basket analysis is, I think, and then data analysis, analysis use case studies, right? Okay, so that's just in Todoist. Okay, so what do I want to get started with, actually? Yeah, and then I think I'm gonna work through some of the practical statistics at some point. Should make a little plan here for today. So let me see like what the plan is here. To try to do here. Let me like the plan. And so it's gonna be like find a identify a data question to answer. And then I'm gonna try to research data analysis case studies. I think before that I want to read the so you want to work in political data, and I'm just gonna move that to the top. And yeah, if there's time, we'll research data basket analysis. That might be left for tomorrow. Continue with practical statistics. Is that the one? Professional in the books? Yeah, I think that's it, right? Yeah. That's the note there. Continue with chapter 3 of the well-rounded data analyst. So that's what I want to work on today. I think I'm feeling pretty good about that. So yeah, let me all right, so I have a few minutes before I need to take a break to attend to something in the oven. So it'll be a quick break. So I'm just gonna try to get my head around what I want to get started with here. So I think I want to start with this article here. So let me find the source here, and I'll just drop that in the chat. be in the chat, and maybe I'll add that to the description later. Let's see. And this is by Danielle. I don't know her last name. She has a profile, but apparently you have to be like logged in, I think. Or, yeah. I don't know what Bluebonnet data is. Oh, they have case studies and stuff there. Maybe that's a natural jump from there. Right, this is a political data company here. Okay. So the title of this is, so you want to work in political data. Are you someone with technical skills, interested in politics, and wants to make a positive impact? Yep, I think I have some technical skills, and I do want to make a positive impact. So yes, political data could be a great fit for you. Here's an overview to introduce you to, actually, what's going on there? Oh my goodness, something just happened, sorry about this. Magnifier, how do you get rid of this? Oh boy, okay. What the heck was that? Okay. That's what I want, but I also, let me refresh because I think there we go. Just want to make that bigger so that we can see that. Why is it cut off there on the side? That's so weird. Wait a minute. Oh, that's why. Ah, it wasn't fully over there. Wasn't fully on the half there. Okay, there we go. Let's center this so that we get everything. Okay, now let's go. Yes, I am, I think, a technical skilled person. And then an overview to introduce me to different career opportunities in the field of political data. And there is a airplane flying overhead, so apologies for that noise. But first thing first, what does Danielle mean by political data? I'm using political data to refer to the use of data in electoral politics. This mainly means data that is used to understand how and why people will or won't vote. So let's see. Let me get like a list of questions or something. So actually, let me just do this right in this note. Right, notes here. Let's do this thing here. So some like, so data related questions. Electoral politics is interested in how and why people will or won't vote. That's an example, right? How they'll vote. Will they vote? Why do they vote? Will they vote? Yeah. Okay. So this mainly means data that is used to understand how and why people will or won't vote. In the realm of campaigns, political data is used to ensure that come election day, your candidate will get the most votes, right? You want to have accurate predictions, right? You want to have an accurate state of how the campaign is running, right? Which usually the temperature is checked with polls, right? In an increasingly data-driven world, campaigns are eager to use data to gain advantages over their opponents and the effective use of political data can make or break a campaign. This is a huge range of political data-related skills and jobs out there. And for the purpose of this brief introduction to the field, I'm going to keep it simple and focus on a few broad categories. Disclaimer, this blog post is not exhaustive and greatly simplifies the wealth of data-related opportunities in the political space. So types of data roles. Political data scientist. Okay, so data scientists are the ones doing the intense research in the electoral space. They're on the cutting edge of analyzing all the data that's out there and understanding how it turns into votes. For example, data scientists in electoral politics build models to predict partisanship, turnout, and issue support of individuals based upon their characteristics. Now, this is an excellent article. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I should get a new role going here. Let me do a new role, a new job role. This is a political data scientist. And so data problems, here's what they do, right? Underneath data problems, what kind of problems do they solve? Is how does the data gathered turn into votes? That's a question, right? And so one of the, I guess, like, I could put this in responsibilities as well. Build models to predict partisanship, turnouts, and so they're going to build models, and another thing is to issue support. So this is like recommend. Like a recommendation system. Of individuals based on their characteristics. So that sounds like a recommender system. Okay. Most campaigns don't have the time or money to hire their own data scientists, so data scientists typically work within other organizations like private firms or party organizations. Let's see, typically, let's just say, what party organizations. And let's use a footnote here. And this is going to be I think I can insert, right? Insert footnote. Yeah, right there. Okay, so then I can link that to so you want to work in political data, and I can go to yeah, I think that's fine. Huh, that's weird that it did that. Okay, there's our footnotes. I don't know why it. Is it like that? Oh, okay. Just gotta get used to taking notes here. Okay. Right. I should make a note for that as well. And so we just have a reference to that then. Okay, political data analysts then. Let's go and get a note for that. So we'll just do a new job role, and we'll call this political data analyst. And political data analysts take the information that's available, voter file, census data, historical voting results, and scores from models and make it actionable. Interesting. Okay, so it's more of a prescriptive thing, right? Hmm. This is good, though. So the outputs of scores from models that the data scientists do here. So let me yeah, and then we'll do I don't know why I keep doing that. That's okay, though. I'm just going to leave that up. Okay. And make it actionable. What does that mean? That's a term that I think we need to unpack here. So identify useful information hidden in the data that can inform strategy and actions, like knowing which voters to target with what information. All right, so I'm going to take a quick little break, and I'll be back in just like a few minutes here. Just needed to flip some peppers, so let me get back to this here. So get that going there. Actually, let me shrink that a little bit, and then there we go. Now we can see everything in there. You see the song that's playing right now is Mirage by the Aftermath Equation. You can find the links for the music, the YouTube channel for the Aftermath Equation in the description. So we're going to make data actionable is where we left off. So they identify useful information hidden in the data, informing strategy and actions. And so what are the strategy and actions that we need to know? So we should have like references here. Okay. Fine. Oh, well, okay, that's fine. Yeah, it just goes to there. That's fine. I wish that there was a way to like or like footnotes or something. So which data, which voters and which information, right? So you need to identify the voters, and then you need to identify the information. Okay, so where to focus turnout efforts. So and then I'll just say where. So that's like outreach, right? Where outreach should happen, where you should canvas, where you should focus your efforts with your limited resources. Whether to contact someone via direct mail or Facebook ad. I would say like which. Or where. Where should they be contacted, right? We do direct mail, social media, we'll say. Which social media? And the data visualization and communication are often a big part of this process, as data analysts need to make their findings easy to understand and actionable for campaign teams. This is the bucket that Bluebonnet Data fellows mainly fall into. So we're going to have skills here are data visualization. And communication. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. Where do I want to focus? It's political tech as well. New job roles here, and it's like political. Tech developer. I'll just say developer. I think engineer is kind of overused a lot of times. Really depends. Like I don't know. Engineering, getting into architecture and stuff, I think. Or at least data architecture and stuff. So political tech is adjacent to political data and often overlaps. So I'm including in this roundup. So Danielle is. Political tech refers to the technology used to win votes. Okay. And so let me just. No. And we'll go from the. Oh, what am I looking for? Oh. weird. I don't understand why it's... Yeah, I guess that one. I don't know why. I guess escape works. I don't know why you can't just like... Yeah, it's weird. I can't like control enter out of that one. That probably could be a quality of life improvement that I could suggest to Obsidian. But I just want to move along right now. Okay, let's see. Various services and software. So there's been a surge in political tech startups that offer various services and software to make every aspect of campaigning easier. Fundraising, volunteer mobilization, budgeting, digital organizing, you name it. Probably a tech tool that can help you. It's probably a tech tool. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I want to go into those areas. Many of these tech tools are developed by progressive startups. Well, that would be nice, yeah. But some well-funded campaigns or organizations may build out their own in-house tools. Problem with like the startups is that I can guarantee that they're going to stay progressive, basically. Yeah, I don't know where political data jobs exist. Now that we've established some broad political data roles, where can you find these jobs? We're going to break down the political data landscape into 3 categories. There's campaigns, democratic infrastructure, and industries. Let me go back to my note here because I downloaded a better version of this, and so I can open this up in a new tab. And yeah, because if you open this up in a new tab, it's better to view it. Oh, it's an actual link to a report. Well, why don't I download that report? So this is from 2020, though. It's 5 years old, and so much has happened since then. So, oh, I need the... Wait, can I download it without? I mean, it's almost there. Needs to be valid. Download it and then put that into my projects. No, I guess it's in areas of focus. It's been a while. It has been a while. So notes, and then we'll add it to, let's say, here. And then I'll just link to it in my note here, my resources. Your grand report, there we go. Yep, yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. Yes. So let's take a look at this thing here. I'm not sure how I want to do this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this out. What you're going to see is something beautiful. What I'm going to see is this split across 2 screens. So let's see. Oh no, come on, really? I have to, I need to set up like a Power Tools thing. Power Tools, by, there we go. That's better. So you're going to see a beautiful thing. I have this split up across two screens. So, let's see. Political technology industry landscape. 2019. Oh my goodness, nothing has happened in 6 years. This can't possibly be different. Okay, I'm just trying to adjust my monitors here. Okay, so let's see. Speak Easy Collective Agency. Can I like zoom in from there? I'm trying to understand the flow here. Messaging and media is up at top. So the overview. Messaging and media is up at the top. I guess that's like they're putting that as like the closest to the voters. Organizational infrastructure here is just, off to the side because of probably for space. But I think that so I think it's like going from top to bottom is closer to the voters and then more behind the scenes. So you have like a voter contact, voter education, resist bot, Twitch, rock the vote. I don't know about Twitch though. They're owned by Amazon now. And YouTube's owned by Google, so we gotta get. We need some better platforms here for video sharing. Opposition research, social listening, and sentiment research, polling. So those are all the inside of this research. Voter engagement, volunteer and activist mobilization, fundraising. So this is actually a good chart for me to kind of discuss with people about where I would like to be. So like I want to be on the data analytics and modeling side, behind the research side, right? Like along this side. And so this is going to feed into messaging and media overall. And then it's pointing to like paid media, but I really believe that is supposed to just be like pointing to the large messaging and media box here. I'm reading the diagram as they would like me to. Let's see, data aggregation and mapping, but like some of these, so Torch and Blast Point, are these like actual companies that are working on progressive stuff, or like, I guess this is just everything, right? So yeah, right. Okay, NGP Van is in the fundraising, right? Okay. They also do canvassing stuff. They have canvassing software where you can like see, mapping, turf cutting with voter contact. Mobile canvassing. Right, okay. Cool. Data aggregation and mapping. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this in mind. I think like this is where I live, right? Data analytics and modeling. It's going to be here, and maybe like getting into the research part. Social listening and sentiment research, opposition research and media monitoring, policy research and legislative tracking. I think I'm probably going to be in the analytics and modeling part. So analytics and modeling is for the data scientists here, like, so yeah, so I think I want to live in that space. Okay. It's an overwhelming image to look at as a whole, but just mapping out like this is where I should be focused and understanding my role in the larger picture if I'm in this space here. Voter engagement, So data analytics and modeling informs messaging and media and voter engagement, and specifically, so the data sources, go to data aggregation and mapping, which, oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff underneath here. Oh, this is all the same thing. So we have voter modeling and targeting that informs voter contact and voter engagement. Volunteer analytics, which is, yeah, that's what I used for the NGP van when I did some literature drops in 2022. Volunteer and activist mobilization, Zendesk. Salesforce and that volunteer analytics, right? Fundraising analytics, donor CRM, and that. Probably going to stay away from that part. I don't really want to get into finance much, but the voter stuff is interesting. The one thing I'm kind of concerned with is that they only really care about people who are registered, but I guess they only there's privacy concerns there, right? So can't target people if they're not in a if they're not registered voters. But that's something I would be concerned with. It's let's get some more young people into this and wanting to vote and take action. Campaigns at the most granular level. We have campaigns. Okay, so campaigns. Okay, so where political data jobs exist. At campaigns, right, okay. And they vary greatly in financial and human capital. A candidate running for school board may be a one-person show. A candidate running for U.S. president has a full-blown national organization. Data isn't viewed as an essential for a small campaign. Typically, hiring a campaign manager, field director, finance director, communications director takes precedence over a data director. So that's interesting. Okay. So small campaigns, not going to work there, right? So hiring campaign manager, field director, finance director, communications director takes precedence over a data director. If you're looking to be hired as a data analyst for a campaign, your best bet is to look at well-funded congressional races and hire, as smaller operations will likely not have an in-house data team. So the pros are that you're really in the thick of things, the work is high stakes, and you get to work with passionate people. You can have a lot of independence and impact. Cons are typically long hours, often structure is lacking, pay is variable, no long-term job security, and fewer resources. So, yeah, doesn't sound as fun for me right now, but could be if the passion's there, if there's a candidate that I just need to need to have in office so much that I want to work for them, maybe that's what I'll keep in mind. Well, let's see, Democratic Party infrastructure. The next level up from campaigns in the Democratic. All right, so it's the Democratic Party infrastructure. Now, what about other parties? Smaller parties are probably what I would like to look at as well. Yeah, so maybe looking for data director at some other movement party, right? Like the working class, working families party. Big fan of them. Let's see. So state parties, Democratic Legislative Campaign Committee, Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, the Democratic National Committee, and more. These groups exist to support Democratic candidates and typically have more resources, structure, and a longer-term, bigger picture vision. So Democratic Party organizations use data analysts to help set party strategy and aid candidates. Might start with doing district analyses to decide which races to invest in, or supplying candidates who can't afford their own data teams with uh, win number estimates and other assistance. Can the Democratic Party organizations also hire data scientists to do more in-depth research, creating a custom partisanship score? Oop. Oh boy. Give me 1 second. All right, landscapers coming by, so I don't want to have that in the background. Okay, so the pros are there's theoretically more infrastructure, more resources, bigger picture planning. You get to have a lot of different campaigns. There's potentially better pay than a campaign and possibly more job security. And cons are you're one step behind, one step removed from campaigns, and there's often more bureaucracy and less independence. One step removed from campaigns. So yeah, I kind of would like to look at like campaigns and stuff. So yeah. Beyond campaigns and party infrastructure, there are a lot of other organizations that have sprung up around electoral politics. I'm grouping these as industry, but there are many subgroups. Consulting companies, okay. These are the organizations that have the most resources to do intensive research. Often these companies are the ones who hire data scientists to build algorithms and sell the scores. Most of these are the for-profit companies and are able to offer more competitive salaries. Advocacy groups and PACs. Right, so we have Civis Analytics. Maybe I should like add this as a company on my like company tracker, basically. New company, and then we'll call this Civis Analytics. Okay, and then the careers page is what we'll find here. Yeah. Right, so we'll get the careers page up on there. Alliance. Well. Yeah. So they're in Chicago. Let's just put that on. Locations are in. Chicago, Illinois. Blue Labs. Let's get Blue Labs careers there. Okay, so I should probably do companies I want to work for. So this is good. Let's put that up at the top. We'll put Civis Analytics. We'll do Blue Labs. Is it Blue? Yeah, okay, Blue Labs Inc. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll open that up, and what we'll do is we'll do is it all E company? There we go. And we'll just copy that over there. Okay. We're looking for data science, a lead data scientist. What's a notice of job applicants? Oh, interesting. Let's download that actually and put that in our job hunt assets, and then we'll just put something around here with related files. Catalyst careers page, so we'll add that one. I'm gonna have to like add all of these things that I'm adding here too. Catalyst, infrastructure engineer. Okay, so they do. Let's do another thing here. Okay. New company. Use GoDaddy. Interesting. So these are consulting category, consulting ones. Okay. Let's move this to the notes. And do we have any others that I put into there? Right, okay, and I guess not. I should put that into there. Raindrop mask. Refers to the technology used to win by RSI. I was looking for the companies I want to work for. Yeah, so we want to flesh this one out then. So these are, let's go. Consulting companies listed with like others there. And we'll advocacy. Groups and packs. So you've got Emily's list and the Planned Parenthood action list. Oh gosh, what how do you? Let's hope they have that endpoint open. There we go. Okay. Yeah, those are very important organizations. Okay. So let's open that up to here, and we'll do compana. Let's go to top. Go to top. Oh my goodness, I keep forgetting that. I'm using my laptop. It's pretty nice to like hit the function key and then hit the up arrow, and then it's like that's where the home and the down arrow is the end key. But yeah, I gotta actually yeah. Right. Let's actually hit those keys on the keyboard. So let's see. And I'm not gonna really flesh these notes out much. Where did the where did this note go? Oh, I see. Okay. Alrighty. I need to learn how to use Vim. So I have those walls. We'll just keep a list of these so that like fleshing out this one note that I have, which is companies I want to work for, right? All right, so let's figure out so the consulting companies are the organizations that have the most resources, right? And most of these are for-profit companies that are able to offer more competitive salaries. Advocacy groups and PACs, so this category, so the problem with the for-profit things is that like if they're, well, I doubt they're public. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that. It's all capitalism, right? This category includes groups who have an interest in seeing voters elect a certain candidate or elect a category of candidates, such as candidates who support women's reproductive rights. Those groups hire political data analysts to help their own efforts in promoting candidates or certain voting preferences. So that's probably like I would like to work for an organization such as that, an advocacy group. So let's see, civil rights orgs. So the mainly like the advocacy group that I'm thinking of would be something related to trans rights, because it's the most under threat right now. So the civil rights orgs include organizations that are typically nonpartisan. Well, that's yeah. I mean, typically, there's only really one side of the political spectrum that really cares about civil rights right now, though. This group includes organizations that are typically nonpartisan but focus on topics like voter registration and voter enfranchisement. Yes. Some of these use data analysts as a secondary tool to support their missions, while others may have an explicit data focus, such as using data to analyze gerrymandering or find unregistered voters. Yeah, that's I like that. Do you like that? Metric geometry. Oh, God. That might be my calling there. Let's get back into doing some math. Do some topology. Okay, so I can just do it from there. So, oh my goodness, what is going on? Why is what? No. Oh gosh, I'm so sloppy. I'm so sloppy today. So let's get these ones here. Oh, okay. Civitech. Never heard of them. Surprisingly, who we are. Let's see a. About. Yeah. Yes. 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 Sir Careers, please say you have this endpoint open. Yeah, I do. Good, good. Good job. Need to check on the, what do you call it? Oh, redistricting lab. Fun, fun, fun. This is a very, very specific thing here. Cherry chain. What is this? That's fun. Their website is definitely a it seems like what is it? It's not a Jekyll site, I don't think. Maybe it is. Seems like a GitHub. Pages thing. What is this font? This font is Verdana? No, I don't think it's Verdana. Is it? No, it's something else. Jobs? Right, so yeah, okay. I guess career? It would be jobs. It would be under jobs. So they just basically are using a blog site as their whatchamacallit. I keep forgetting. Oops. What am I doing? What? That was weird. Companies wanna work for. Okay, that's a cool one. Lots of math there involved there. We'd probably need to focus like intensely to get back into the mathematics of that again. Maybe do a master's or something in that. Political tech startups. Higher Ground Labs portfolio companies. Software as a service and those things. All right, hang on a second. Hello? Let's see. Let's get back to here. Yeah. I'm probably gonna end this early. I've got some bad news. So gonna have to focus on that. But I want to wrap up here. Yeah. Okay, so educational resources are here as well. For-profit companies might be less mission-driven, of course, yeah. The pros of industry jobs can offer more competitive salaries, more infrastructure and resources. Issue-focused organizations let you dig deep into working for specific issues you care about. That's a plus for me. Startups provide a fast-paced, exciting work style. I don't know about that. Typically, industry jobs are more removed from being directly involved with helping progressive candidates win, which is, yeah, that's a big con for me. And yeah, definitely don't want to. All right, 538. Change the game. Offers trainings. Arena Academy. Blue Bonnet blog. I guess I could like subscribe to this as well. Free code camp. Crack the code. I did want to look at the data projects and case studies as well, because I thought that would have been good to look at. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do here. I'm gonna have to take this day by day and chip away at this. But I guess my original plan. So let me come back to here. So my original plan was to do 90 calendar days of this, and it's just not in the cards. So I have to adjust my expectations for this. So I think it's going to be more likely that I'm going to have to spend 90 days working towards this goal. There's going to be, and I should like leave a note here of, let me add a stream marker here so maybe I can note this later. The reason why I'm doing this, I really don't like YouTube, but it's a necessary thing for me, I think, to get my voice out there and to build my network and reputation. Yeah, and the reason why, it would be a fantastic place if not for the push for them to use our data to train AI systems. And that's not what the goal of this should be. It certainly isn't for me. My goal with doing this is to document the process and not for an AI to become a data analyst, but to show people, to show humans that, this is the journey, or this is one possible journey out of many. Your journey is going to be different. And, you might have it might go more smoothly for you. It might go more roughly, depending on how, what your circumstances are. Um, just happens to be a very bad time in my life right now for me to be undertaking this. So yeah, I want to document it. I want to show people that, that you can do it. That apparently persistence is a valued thing. It's a virtue in the business world. And I guess in life, but we gotta push through. Gotta push through somehow. All right. So, I may be back tomorrow. I may not be, and I may not be back until April. I don't know. Yeah, it's shit. It's shit right now. Okay. All right, let me get back to closing this out. So there's a portfolio of higher. Okay, so I grabbed that. Just grabbing resources, and maybe I'll look at them later, Data-driven door knocking. Do they have an RSS feed? Is what I was looking at here. I guess I was going to work on the project today. So again, less technical stuff today. No technical stuff today, but right. So I'm not so much interested in these simplistic things here. I haven't checked out Free Code Camp in a while. Maybe I should take another look at. Oh well, this is just from These are going to be from Coursera. Yeah, they're good courses. It's just it's hard to see. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to see what you should take. You should focus on. This is good. This is a good blog. I kind of... Where's the RSS feed? You go to like all posts. Is there an RSS feed for this? Or like, can I subscribe to the blog and get like... Do they have a newsletter? Okay, they do have a newsletter. So let's do that. Come on, dude. What the fuck is going on? All right. So we'll get on that one. We'll get on that mailing list, and maybe it'll help us find some direction here. Arena Academy. Progressive employers. Yeah, I don't want to add that. Well, I could add that as well. Okay. Okay. How do you become a blue bonnet fellow? Yeah, I mean, these are just very restrictive. Like, they leave behind people. It was like so weird. Like, progressive places that like completely leave behind people that you know don't have. You have to fit a certain education thing. You have to be a young person who's it's just fucking ageism. Like, are you real? Like, come on, guys. Okay. Well, I got the newsletter. I don't know how you become a fellow. I don't know. I don't remember. Like, where did I find this? I don't remember where I found this out. Was LinkedIn? I don't know. I don't remember. Internet search maybe? I don't know. Okay. Well, there we go. Close this up. Yeah. One thing I was hoping to do was to work on getting a portfolio or a blog site up, and that way I could still, like, on days that I don't feel like streaming, I can still get some stuff documented that way. Yeah. But yeah, so that's that. That I'm gonna end it early today. Very short day. And yeah. I don't know. Maybe I should just take a break. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna take a long break and then decide whether or not I'm gonna be back to record some more. But, yeah, so I'll take a lunch break now. So I think it's gonna be. I'm gonna set a 2-hour timer, and yeah, I'll be back. Hopefully, but maybe not. I don't know. I could just stop and then maybe start up again and do like a second part. I guess I could do that. It's kind of a pain in the ass though. It's a lot of stuff you gotta start. You gotta, I guess it isn't that much though. Maybe it isn't. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it now, and then if I may come back later, but it'll be a second part 2 of the day. So hope your 2025 is starting off better than mine, but it's been real shit, I gotta say. So